Hey, welcome back. We're going to do a little project today. It's a quick one, super simple on the CNC, which is all set up, and we'll get that running in a minute. But we're going to be making the Nag Pad. I made this to basically help me out at home, help my wife out at home, put tasks down that I forget all the time because I'm the typical husband. Becky will give me a task. I'm like, yeah, I'll get on that. And then I don't for months. And it stays in the brain ether and then vaporizes. So I needed some way to track them. And so this is it. It is a very, very simple system. Let me show you. We're using blank playing cards. I got the idea from Dave Pachuto over at Make Something. So they are very easy to get hold of. You can just pick them up on Amazon. And when you've written your task, you put it into the hopper, like so. And you just keep track of each of the tasks that you have. And then when you've completed them, you stick them in the back here, just so that you can keep an eye on it and remember what you've done so far in the past. Or, in my case, get my wife to check that I've done the tasks. And she can't complain that way, which is nice. So let's move on to CNC and we will go from there. So, like I said earlier, we are already set up. It's a really easy one. This one is literally one bit, your 1/4 inch end mill, and that'll do absolutely everything. Your stock is 16 centimeters by 16 centimeters, or 160 mil by 160 mil, or 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches for you guys over the other side of the pond. Don't really know what else to say, to be honest. My hold down on this one is double-sided tape. You could fasten brad nails into the corner if you wanted. I don't think I'm going to need them this time. So let's get to the work origin, start her up, and go. Now that's cut out, we can just round over the edges quickly whilst it's all here, so you've got some extra space to lean the router on, and then we can pull it out, sand the edges, and we should be good to go for a finish. Now we just break the edges here where it's a little sharper on the inside, and just do a tiny bit of hand sanding to remove the fluffs. Ooh, I'm bleeding. Must have caught it on the sander. Oh well. And finally, round over on the back. Now, other than finish, that is pretty much... Oh, I missed a spot. Hold on. So it's time to put finish on, and we are going to be using some of my Wax for Everything, which a video for is here, I think. Yes, I'll try and link it. Super simple, just beeswax and mineral oil. It is very sweaty today because it is 33 degrees out, which is really hot. I think it's like the 90s in America or something, hence flop sweat. Anyway, so let's crack on and make this look beautiful. Now, the reason I'm using this as opposed to like a mineral oil on its own is because, well, even though this is food safe, it doesn't need to be food safe, but I also want something that I can just apply at home if I need to. And so can my customers, and they can also buy the wax as well from me when they purchase this, if they want it to come up nice and pretty. So another good reason for when you're selling to give a little add-on as well. Let me show you how you get into all like the little cracks bits. Popsicle sticks are pretty good for this. Let me bring you in close. So, just get a little bit onto your popsicle stick. Nothing major. Just get into your cracks and rub it in. You can also take the popsicle stick and wrap your already used cloth in there just to get it in. which works nicely as well. Now the base is big enough that you can obviously chuck in an engraving if someone wants it as well. You can as well put an engraving on here. I think you could probably see it just about on here. I didn't do a great engraving on this one, but that's my logo. But you can put in someone's name or so forth, and you're good to go. Now, final little trick, you can see that there's just like little bits of wax in there that haven't rubbed in. You want to save yourself some time? Heat gun. Heat it up, let it melt, and you can move it around a little easier, or wipe it off, and that gets your excess. And see, no more. I'm not sure if you saw that at the beginning, but I hope you did. Right, let me show you a bit closer. In the corners there, you can see that the buildup of wax. Got it. Done. Easy peasy. So that's the Nag Pad complete. If you want to pick up your own files for it, they're over on cncfiles.com. They're up for $7.50 or something, so not a whole lot. I'm guessing that's cheaper than a beer in America. You have license to sell it wherever you like. I really don't care. Make some money. That's what I want you to do. Now, you can get the cards off Amazon for like £4 over here in the UK. I'm sure you could probably get them cheaper in America. And that is for like 150. I think I get them for £4, which does like 3 or 4 Nag Pads, which is great. I sell it for £20 to £25, depending on the market I'm at. I think that's all the information you kind of need on it. Oh, and it took like 9 minutes and 36 seconds to cut out on the Onefinity. Other than that, if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It does help out. And I look forward to seeing you guys at some point soon. Have a great day. Bye.